everyone. I'm standing in the Haymarket Historic Marketplace in Lincoln, Nebraska. We're so glad to be back on the road again. It's been over a year. Our last race was Baton Rouge, Louisiana in January of 2020. So here we are back in Lincoln, Nebraska. This race has a full marathon and a half. Michael's running the full. We didn't know what to expect from the area. We had a few pointers from my friend born and raised in Nebraska, but we were really surprised at how bustling and just what a great downtown area this is. Tons of bars and restaurants, so we really enjoyed exploring. So join us as we race the nation.
We're up very early, heading out here to Nebraska. 2 flights, no time to eat, just Southwest snack mix is all we've had. So on our way to find coffee and food in that order. Taking a stroll around the campus of the University of Nebraska, which is right in downtown Lincoln, right close to where we're staying. It's a little sculptural garden area. So they do a lot of drinking here in Nebraska, but be careful, you don't want to lose your head. Sure way to get everybody to walk away from me. Dad jokes. I'm with the race director, Ryan, who's kind enough to give us a few minutes here. So now this is the Lincoln Lincoln Marathon is the longest running marathon in Nebraska. Is that true?
Absolutely, yeah. This is our 44th year.
44.
Yeah.
And how long have you been involved?
So this is actually my first year as the race director. So I've been a part of the Lincoln Track Club for almost 10 years, but I've been directing one of our smaller races.
All right.
Yeah, and then earlier this year, I took over as president of the track club as well. So I stepped up my involvement quite a bit this year.
Well, I was going to say, if you volunteered, if you picked your short straw, and they said, no, you're the manager.
Yeah, but that's okay. I was happy to help out.
Now, what's been the most difficult part of trying to do it this year with COVID?
Well, yeah, COVID certainly, threw a wrinkle in there. Our planning with the health department started really early, so we had to submit plans with the health department in January, and things looked a lot different, in January than they do today. So, so we really had to err on the side of caution. So some of the practices that we have in place for the race tomorrow maybe could have been a little bit more relaxed if we would have had more time to work with the health department. So that was somewhat of a challenge. And then for me personally, we had to cut out a lot of the parts of this race that I think make it so special because of COVID or because of social distancing. That I'm really just hoping that people still think it's a great event, and want to keep coming back year after year.
Well, I have no doubt. The Air Raid's been going on for over 40 years, the largest race in Nebraska. So we're really excited. Thanks again for giving us some time today. All right. Well, thanks so much. And we've both been vaccinated, so I can say
exactly.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it talking.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you.
been too long. Alright, so I found my first victim a little mile in who was willing to talk to me about it. So, what are you doing out here today? Full of half.
Hi, I'm Topher. Not here doing the full, because why not?
Well, what got you into running then?
Well, oddly enough, it was cycling. I did a lot of swimming when I was younger. Decided one day I wanted to do an Ironman when I was like in 8th grade. And so in high school, I got into cross country and started running and just really like the tri-sports, so I keep on running.
So have you run this race before?
Many times.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, all right, so you're a veteran down.
Yeah, I know how little I have to train.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Thanks, y'all.
Tell me, what is the deal with you? What are you all doing? And what part of the service you with?
I'm an Army Guard.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing this as part of a 22 a day as awareness for suicide. in the military.
Oh, excellent, man. That's it. Because I saw there's a big group of y'all doing this with the rucksack. So, and where are you stationed?
I'm with Lincoln, the infantry unit
Okay.
out here.
And is pretty much everybody who I'm seeing with these rucksacks from your unit?
No, we have a bunch from other units. It's just asking people volunteer.
How many pounds in those packs?
We have 22 pounds in our packs.
For 22 there. Very good.
Yep.
Very good. Well, listen, I appreciate every one of y'all for serving. And this is a great cause, obviously. I don't need to tell you that. So thanks. All right. So I saw this guy with his very own racing kit.
Yep.
That is unique. And I said, well, I gotta stop and ask him, how many times have you run this?
I believe this is 25, but I lost track. So I want to do something different this year. So I came up with this outfit. This is in honor of Larry the Cable Guy, Nebraska native, superb entertainer. And then some friends were going to wear jorts, but they cheated and they ordered running shorts with denim print. And I said, this guy is not a cheater. I'm going to cut off my jeans and we're going to race. So here we are.
And you already promised me you'd be at mile 25.
That's right.
Cheer me on
We have
after
a
he doesn't have, so.
Mile 25 cheer party. We're going to have music. You want a beer, you want water, and most of all, provide some inspiration for that last mile.
Which will be needed. So we're just past mile 6 and we're getting off the road onto this. Looks like a nice paved greenway. So be a nice change from getting off the pavement. Great crowd support here.
Nice job, nice
Hey,
job, nice job. Nice camera, I like that.
How much do you like it?
I mean, I think they're very effective at what they do. Please delete this film.
No, it's too late. Now you're on. How far are you all going today?
Marathon.
Very good. First time in Nebraska.
Oh, really? Well, welcome to Nebraska.
Well, this,
And it's a giant mental punch in the gut. You get to mile 13 and everyone turns off. And we keep going. So, yeah, good luck.
so I'll be looking for support from y'all.
Oh, yeah, we'll see you out there.
So we're coming up on the split, the half to the full. The half it's been the same course the whole way. So I think we're going to lose quite a few people. So obviously this is it. This is where I wonder why I didn't do the half. Are you wondering why you're going straight right now? So we just went past the split, and now I'm looking at what other fools are doing the full with me. And the first one I came across is somebody with the National Guard.
Amber from South Dakota.
Amber, South Dakota. So how many? I saw there's a big group of the National Guard here.
Yes, there is. I don't know how many exactly. We have 7 from South Dakota.
And do you all just kind of decided to do this, or is this obviously part of the training?
This is a competitive race, and if you make it, you get to be part of the all-guard team and represent the National Guard nationwide.
Oh, excellent. This is probably a little bit warmer than you anticipated out here today.
Warmest race I've ever done, yeah.
So, how long have you been with the Guard?
20 years. April 5th was 20 years.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
and thank you so much for
Good
doing
luck,
that.
sir.
Well, as windy as anything, as you probably can hear. We're back on a greenway right after the full and half split off the road. A windy greenway. We're coming back this way, so it'll be nice when it's on our back. In that race, 16 miles. So finally the mileage left down to almost single digits. So close to the turnaround point on the second half of the course, which is just an out and back. So it's down in this park near this lake. Saw it. 25. 1 mile left. Nebraska in the books. It was a lot of fun. Great crowd support on the whole course. Warm but windy, not too humid today. But put the check box next to Nebraska. So we're really lucky. Our hotel's right in downtown Lincoln, and this is the first weekend where they had the farmers market, and we love farmers markets. And it's also the Nebraska spring football game, so the place is jumping. It's past 7 o'clock in the morning, so everybody's allowed to drink alcohol. Actually, you can stop before 7, but you can't buy it till after 7. But plenty of food, lots of good drinks all about, so come follow us through the farmers market. race in the nation. We made it Lincoln, Nebraska for the Lincoln Marathon, and the first time we've been out running since the Louisiana Marathon, which was just early 2020. So here you can see the race shirt that we got, and here's the finisher medal. I naively thought that the course was going to be pancake flat. It is not. It's definitely got some hills in there to keep it interesting. They're not killer hills at all, but you're always going either up or down. You run the whole first half of the marathon. You run the entire way with the people doing the half, and then the marathon does a nice out and back. Some of it's along some greenway trails. I got a great set of greenway trails throughout Nebraska. I got unusually warm yesterday, but I have to tell you, the aid stations and the volunteers, they did a tremendous job. There's so many people out there you couldn't want for anything. They had them set up between the water and the Gatorades and the Goose Stop, so it was just really well done and really well managed race. And everything ended here on campus. So they typically finish in the football stadium, but due to COVID and the protocol, they switched it over to the track, which is right next door. And apparently that's where they used to end the races before, so it was a bit nostalgic for some of the folks that have run this race, because this is Nebraska's longest running race. It's been going for 44 years, I believe. Doing it that long, boy, they have it all down. Even with COVID, you wouldn't have known that they had any new different procedures. You did wear a mask at the start, and then they gave away masks as well at the end here. So my Lincoln Marathon finisher's mask. Hopefully the one and only time I got one. We'll have to worry about getting one of these. Thanks to Nebraska, well, we had a great time, and it's just so fun to be back out racing the nation.